One of the more effective and long-term tactics used by predators is the employment of future faking. Hi, I'm Janet Kelly from Seeking Peace Coaching. When you get a chance, subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on LinkedIn and Facebook. Future faking is when the perpetrator speaks about the future in glowing terms. This may include future trips, vacations, promised moves, or opportunities for the victim. The purpose of future faking is multifaceted, as it depends on the needs of the perpetrator. But the number one need for the coercive controller is never to be held accountable. Because the victim is now experiencing something positive from the predator, future faking makes her not want to bring up the most recent abuse. If she doesn't bring it up, then she won't be attacked again. If she does bring up abusive behavior that has not been repented of, she may be accused of having a critical spirit or keeping a record of wrongs. And whatever was promised for the future is now at stake. Another purpose of this wickedness is to cause the victim to think that the bad is in the past. The predator is now promising to behave better after we move to a new location or go on that vacation. Often a new location brings isolation to the victim. The switching between tactics causes victims to have cognitive dissonance and not be able to think straight. This is because, with a simple explanation, oxytocin is dumped when a positive experience is had and bonds you with your abuser. Then, when violence happens, either verbally or physically, cortisol is dumped in your body. The cortisol puts you in fight, flight, and freeze mode and shuts down the frontal lobe, so it is much harder to plan an escape. This back and forth in your brain causes cognitive dissonance. You never know who is walking in the room, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Many victims recognize this behavior by looking back at the lies their abuser told them. Documenting these lies helps you gain clarity and understand the depth of deception. Most normal thinking people believe abusers use only mean and cruel tactics to coercively control and manipulate their prey. But to understand this kind of ingrained wickedness in the person with no conscience, you must recognize that these predators use tactics that seem nice. As a matter of fact, predators are coercively controlling everyone. Either they are grooming you to be a victim, or they are grooming you to be a character witness. So, in conclusion, my point is that predators use both tactics that are obviously bad, like physical violence and financial theft, to coercively control their victims, and tactics that seem nice. I will end with what I said in the beginning. This tactic of future faking by coercive controllers is very effective. If you are in danger, please reach out to your local domestic violence shelter and make a safety plan. If you find yourself in a destructive relationship and need help, please reach out to me. I've been there before myself, and you can get to the other side too. This is Janet from Seeking Peace Coaching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share with those who may benefit from this material.